Get in, losers. We're going roasting. Welcome to the inaugural video of BRCC Roasts, where we take a member of the Black Rifle Coffee team and completely dismantle their existence because I have a contractual guarantee that I won't get fired for this. We're starting this puppy out by going straight to the top by roasting Black Rifle's most popular bottom, co-CEO Evan Hafer. It all started in Idaho, a state mostly known for doo-doo fruit and shootouts with federal law enforcement, where little Evan Hafer was constantly being rejected for the pendulum ride at the Nez Perce County Fair. Even though he never grew tall enough to get on a ride, he did happen to beat an Army recruiter and was deemed tall enough for the world's third largest fighting force. And the Army was a perfect fit for him, because his only other options was to follow in his father's footsteps and become a logger, because Lord knows the Hafer men are great at working wood. But Evan didn't just become any soldier. No, Evan was a big boy, so he joined the Special Forces! Because Evan is a special little big boy. So big! A Napoleon complex like that was perfect to lie, cheat, and steal his way into the most elite ranks of the Army. And while Evan was doing Army, he deployed to places like and worked with domestic and foreign agencies like and the Vermont Air National Guard. One thing that contributed to Evan's meteoric rise in the Army was, you guessed it, his newfound passion of brewing coffee. I can only deduce it was because he was in a region of the world that was conducive to coffee bean growth, and he needed a hobby outside of teaching the local population how to murder people the US government deemed a threat to our international oil interests. But Evan eventually realized there was no room for him to grow in the Army, just like he wasn't able to physically grow in real life. So he abandoned his Green Beret more aggressively than US foreign policy abandons its allies and joined the because evidently Blackwater had hit its washed-up ex-Green Beret quota for that year. While Evan was wrapping up his time in an agency mostly known for transitively creating the Taliban, he decided to give the coffee thing a serious go, because making coffee is a lot safer than having to arm thugs who will eventually turn their weapons on you. Thus was the birth of America's coffee company, Black Rifle Coffee. Well, like America's 7th favorite in overall sales, but first favorite in our hearts. But he needed a cast of characters to tag along on this journey, so he got two bearded dudes with obnoxious tattoos who are only distinguishable by the amount of HGH they happen to be doing at the time, and a certified American badass. I'm sorry, that was a typo. I meant badass, a big hot dog eating badass. So fat, a real badass. And this guy too. Ever since then, Evan has been climbing the top of American business by using these simple steps. 1. Wake up at Jocko hours. 2. Go on Fox News or Rogan. 3. Have Matt make another video. 4. Hire a bunch of Marines to do the brunt of work that directly contributes to the growth of your company. And 5. Contact your old agency buddies to illegally secure a piece of land in a South American country so you can maximize your bean growth and production. After that, he has just run his company so smoothly that it's never come under any bit of controversy. He's definitely never donated $500 to a Democratic presidential candidate, and it's definitely never come back to haunt him in the future. No controversy whatsoever. No controversy about him saying things to a New York Times reporter that was wildly taken out of context by people on the left who have e-orgies with themselves on Twitter, and conspiratorial 2A bros who call everyone sheep while simultaneously getting outraged by what they're told to be outraged about by middle-aged dudes ranting from their 2009 Chevy Silverado. Not one uneasy moment has ever occurred in the history of his company. Ever. Nothing can faze Evan Hafer at all because Evan Hafer acts cool. I'm sorry, another typo. I meant Evan Hafer act blue. Just remember, Evan, even if everything in the company is running smoothly, none of it matters because you chose to live the best years of your life in an organization rife with conflict and no defined criteria for success. Evan Hafer, soldier, family man, business leader, and all-around gentleman. If 007 dressed as a backwoods redneck, didn't get laid as much, missed pistol shots regularly from 100 yards, and decided to become a salesman for a common commodity.